Hey everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Writer's Corner live show. You probably have your favorite type of book, either fiction or non-fiction, but you may like to know more about all the other different types of genres out there that are available. You may either be published or wish to get published, and in that case, this is the show for you. Authors, aspiring authors, and readers who want to know what's available. We will introduce you to inspiring authors who share their stories and expertise. You, the audience, get to ask us questions, and you can get the answers right here on the show. Anything you'd like to know about publishing or writing. And if you're watching this broadcast on the replay, then welcome to you too. Questions in the comments, and we'll get right back to you. The other thing we really want to know from you, the audience, is where in the world are you watching from? We'd be very anxious to know. So please type in the comments and let us know where you are watching from. This show is sponsored by BeLive Media. Also, you may be watching this broadcast from one of 10 different pages. And if you want to comment live, please do go to the Facebook page called Brigetti.live. That is where we are right now. So I have a number of guests today. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to my co-host, who is Mary Jackson. Mary, welcome to the broadcast.
Hi, Brigetti. I'm so excited to be here this morning. I'm so excited to co-host with you. And we are, okay, so Thornton says he is waiting to go live. Do you see him?
I will have a look. I will have a look for Thornton now. I don't see him yet, but we will bring him on as soon as he's ready.
Yes, we are waiting for a couple.
So my co-host, we were all there. So my co-host Mary is an award-winning author of the children's book series Poolicious. She's currently working on another book as well as writing a movie screenplay. And she lives in Nashville in the USA.
Yes, I do. Yes, and you are 7 hours ahead of me. And yeah,
I know, it's so exciting. I love live streaming. I simply love live streaming because it means we can talk to each other from around the world.
I know, it's so much fun. And listen, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you if they want to do a live streaming and have you produce a show for them, or if they want to, and we haven't done it yet, but I know we're getting ready to do the live virtual business. Because I think that everybody would be really interested in that. So as soon as you and I can get that business card done, for me, we will put it out there, and so people, if they would love to do one, I'm excited to see it. Okay,
I know, absolutely. Okay, so let
There we go.
I know, and I was the only. It's fine.
Hi everyone. We seem to be having technical difficulties
all around the world.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about
Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. Hi.
we're playing musical chairs here at the moment because I'm not sure, my internet connection seems to be going totally wonky. So I'm going to tell everyone if I disappear, just know that the broadcast doesn't end. The show won't end.
Okay.
So don't get frazzled if I disappear. Just carry on talking, carry on with the show. Mary, you'll be in charge if I disappear.
That's fine.
So let me let me introduce. So the only person we're waiting for still is Thornton. So let me introduce all you beautiful ladies. We've got Tina, and I think Tina is right below me, right at the bottom, down below me. Tina is a professor in animation, visual effects, and game programming. This is a very exciting lady. She's also a caver, an occasional mapper of grim, wet, twisty caves. And her passion is to be in a secluded mountain and to write whilst surrounded by small furry dogs and hot coffee. Yay! And here's a fun fact about Tina. She has even been struck by lightning once. Wow.
As a baby.
As a baby.
Wow.
My grandfather
and
was twice.
Amazing.
Wow.
And there's some other fun stuff about Tina. She's also served as an artistic trainer for Walt Disney, feature animation, DreamWorks, and Electronic Arts.
Wow.
She has written textbooks on animation, and her debut novel is Absolute Darkness. Tina, so huge, big welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's exciting to be here. You guys are great for setting this up.
Yes.
It's an absolute pleasure. Love to have you here. And then next to me, that way. No, that way. That way is Hannah.
Hi.
And Hannah is often referred to as the teenage whisperer. Ooh, can you come live with us all?
Yeah. I'm hiring Hannah.
I'll do it for free.
Hannah has written essays about mental health for various online publications. And her fourth book was published in 2009 already.
2004.
And all was self-published. 2004? Okay. Mm-hmm. And Hannah is self-published, except for her latest book, Till It Stops Beating, right?
Yes.
That was published by Black Rose Writing.
Just published this month, yep.
Oh, wow. Yay! Congratulations. Awesome. And then your first young adult novel was My Sister's Wedding, and that won first place for the Writers Digest International Publishing Contest in 2004 in the children's book division. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Well done. And then you published the follow-up, My Summer Vacation, in May 2006, and that got a Bronze Ippy, an award for the Independent Publishers in 2007.
Wow.
Yes.
And then your third book was Fear of Falling, and that was released in 2009.
Yep.
And you've also published young adult short stories on Amazon Shorts. Mm-hmm. And in an anthology entitled Bound is the Bewitching Lilith. Yep. Lilith, right?
Yes.
And in the journal Balancing the Tides. And then you've also written columns for the Jewish Voice and the Herald, and you live in Bristol, Rhode Island, with your husband, 2 daughters, and a black and white cat named Zoe.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I see Larinna has joined us. Larinna has joined us in the lobby. She's waiting to come on. Larinna, sit tight. I will bring you up in a moment, okay? And then we're still waiting for Thornton to join us. Mary, how about I go down in the lobby and you introduce Larinna?
Okay, I don't have her bio, but I'll introduce her.
You don't?
No,
you don't. Okay, so
you introduce her and then I'll talk.
I do. Okay, so Mary, I'll put you down in the lobby for a second and bring up Larinna so I can introduce her to everyone, okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's just swap the two of you around just for a moment. We're playing musical chairs here, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Okay, Larinna, welcome, welcome, welcome. So Larinna is a proud, yes, Larinna is a proud tribal member of the great Ho-Chunk Nation. And am I saying that correctly, Larinna?
Yes, you are.
Oh, fantastic, yay. And you live in Wisconsin in the USA. Larinna began writing stories before she could even spell. You need to tell us a little bit more about that. She's published many poetry anthologies and has won the Poet of the Year several times from Poetry.com. Larinna has also written many editorials, articles, and random bits of fiction across the internet. She spent several years working as a reporter for the Blair Express. She wrote and self-published Murray and Angel, Unfenced, also Pharrell and the Palace of the Gods, and then Running to Never was released in July 5, that's now, this year, by Black Rose Writing, a new book, also another new book. And she's also writing a cookbook to be released on the 1st of November. And then she's also working on her next novel, Last Promise of Yesterday. And Larinna lives with her husband, Curtis, and 3 incredible children. Wow. You ladies are all amazing. A huge, big welcome. So I just want to, I'm going to go down into the lobby quickly and help Thornton join us. So I'm going to bring Mary on. And Mary, you can start chatting away to
How long can we be silent together?
I don't know. Not long. I don't think I could do it much longer, guys.
Hannah's about to burst.
Okay,
I really
am. It looks like we're playing musical chairs with the internet here. Thornton, I can see you in the lobby. Yay! Thanks for joining us. Please sit tight. I've got you. And I think Mary has disappeared. I am not sure what my internet is doing, but it keeps kicking me out. It is crazy, 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 crazy. So what I'm going to do is let me quickly introduce. I see Mary's joining us. Yay! Let me quickly introduce Thornton as well. So Hannah, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you down in the lobby just for a moment, and I'll bring you up again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thornton, you made it.
I did. And can you believe it? I had a
welcome.
Greetings to you all. It's an honor to you. It's an honor to be on the show here today.
So glad that you could join us as well. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Thornton as well. Thornton is a best-selling acclaimed author of 13 books. He was honored with the Songwriter of the Year award twice in a row by the Tennessee Songwriters Association for his hit song, Love is the Reason, recorded by Engelbert Humperdinck and Gloria Gaynor. Thornton has received Dove Award nominations as a project writer and Grammy Award nominations for Music Educator. He is an in-demand author, teacher, speaker, clinician, performer, and songwriter. He's also a registered Suzuki violin teacher and the Suzuki Association of America. He teaches piano, violin, guitar at the Cumberland University in Lebanon, Tennessee. And he lives in Hendersonville, Tennessee with his wife and 2 children. So glad to have you. Wow, we've got a chock-a-block blockbuster show today with all of you amazing people.
It is an amazing group, and it's greetings to every one of you. Very, very wonderful to be here, and I'm actually coming from Gallatin, Tennessee, USA, and at the local McDonald's.
Well, who says you can't broadcast from McDonald's? And I mean, your picture is good, sound is great, and whatnot. So let me bring up Mary.
Were you speaking to me or Mary? Were you speaking to me or to Mary?
Hi. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Larinna.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. So nice to meet you guys. You ladies.
You
Excuse
too.
me. One guy. The rest of us are chicks, right? So it's so nice to meet you. You know, I'm excited because we're all with the same publisher, and I think it's so much fun for us to be able to meet each other this way and be able to kind of introduce ourselves to people who might not ever see us or might take a while to get to see us. So we can introduce ourselves to each other and then what we're doing and anything that you want to tell people about yourself and where they can get your books and find you. And, you know, because I write children's books right now, but, you know, I may have a mom who wants to read a book about caving or a thriller or a fantasy, or, you know, and vice versa. So I'm so glad that everybody could get on this morning. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's okay. You know, this is live and this is real life. Like they're installing my oven now in my house. I haven't had an oven for 4 months and it comes when we're on the show. So, you know, yoo-hoo, I'm excited about that. I can cook in my oven again. So, Tina, did you guys already talk? Because I was off camera for a little bit trying to help Thornton come on. Did you guys introduce yourselves and everything?
Yes, we went around and had introductions given, or our bios given.
Okay, do you guys want to each talk for about 5 minutes about your journey and anything you want people to know about you and where they can find you?
Sure.
Okay.
Hannah goes
Hi,
first.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Larinna. Should I go first?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
What are we doing again? Just introducing ourselves?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Okay. Listen,
Okay.
Hannah, you're first. You don't even know. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
actually, it's kind of like the Brady Bunch.
Yes,
So,
that's what it looks like.
Oh, it is. Should we look up and down?
Yeah, I know.
I'll look to the side, and then Mary looks to the side.
Is that
so
the right
funny.
side? Or is this
Yeah,
the
you're the right. No, you did. I think you did the right. I can't. You know what? I have.
Because you guys are above me right now, so I can look up the 3 of you. And I don't know where Thornton went. Thornton has gone off camera somewhere. Bless his heart.
I don't think we can all be on at the same time. I think that's why.
Oh,
so I'll be fast. So the most important thing is, here's my book. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There we go. Isn't it backwards?
It's
Thank
beautiful.
you. So I'm Hannah Goodman, and this is my book, Buy It. That's really what it's all about. Buy it, read it, review it, and then buy my friends' books and read those and review those. I guess the only thing that I can think of to say is I've been alone for so long as a writer that to have sisters and brothers in writing right now through Black Rose makes it all worth it, you know? And to be able to have the conversations that we've all had individually at times and in the group has been incredibly helpful to me. So buy my book, and then I love my writing sisters and brothers.
Hey, where can they buy your book, Hannah?
So
and the name of it.
That's probably a good idea for me to say the name. It's Till It Stops Beating. Yeah. And the genre is considered young adult, but I think that the feedback I've gotten and the way that I wrote it is any age can read this. I wouldn't suggest anyone under 14 for various reasons. But it's, you know, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a road trip. You will go on a road trip. You will, my main character is writing a book, ironically, how interesting. And it's her senior year of high school, and she can't get over her first true love. And it's sort of a journey around that. And at the same time, she's got family stuff going on, a grandmother who's ill, and it's just sort of like a little bit of everything. And I'm not good at being succinct about summarizing my book, which is pretty terrible. But you can get it on Amazon, and if you're in Rhode Island, you can get it at the various local indie stores. Trying to make my way into every store possible, yeah, Amazon. Go to Amazon and review it.
Amazon, Kindle, probably Barnes and Noble, all
Yep.
and blackroadwriting.com. We want to give
Oh yes,
shout out
absolutely.
to Reagan and
Yep.
Publishing House. They definitely can get it there. So
Yes,
I'm
yes.
excited. So listen, have you and Terry Poland connected? Because she writes from a 17-year-old boy's perspective.
Oh no,
So you
you know,
need to connect with Terry.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
Okay.
I met her at the National Book Festival last year.
Okay.
And she lives in Bowling Green. So she lives about an hour north of me. So she and Thornton, we have another children's writer in the town we live in that is with Black Rose Writing too.
Oh,
and so we're trying to put together like a panel so we can go into different libraries and stuff.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
That sounds
so
really
I would
good.
get a little closer because we could all just connect.
I'll just have to come out there. I mean,
absolutely come on.
You know, I'm going to have to get on a plane and go.
So I can't wait to read y'all's books. I will say that with a 5-year-old and one recovering from surgery, getting ready to go to college, and then a high schooler, I there's no time for reading.
No.
For me. It's like audiobooks that's it really for me right now. When everybody's settled with school, then I want to read y'all's books. So I'm excited.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Okay, Tina, you're on. I'm going straight across the camera in front of me.
Okay, I'm on.
Yeah.
Hannah, I just started your book last night.
Oh,
I did. I'm trying to go through. I've been trying to capture since since January when I signed a contract with Black Rose Writing. And a shout out to all the authors there in our little author group. Like, it is the best thing. Like,
it is the best.
It is wonderful to be able to have that neurotic moment. Like, am I doing this right? Am I thinking? Am I overthinking this? And sharing the excitement with everyone. It's been a journey, most definitely. I've written textbooks for years, and that's with the big publisher, and I kind of just write them and let them out into the wild, and am happy when they survive. And then this novel and the novels before it, which never lived, they were buried, burned at the stake, or drowned. They were just not let loose. They stayed in the compound. And then this one, Absolute Darkness, was actually interesting. So I moved to Tennessee like 12 years ago, South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Kind of when you're going from Chattanooga to Nashville and you go uphill on Mont Eagle, that's where I live.
Okay,
and,
so how far are you from me, Tina? Are we 2 hours?
Where are you, Nashville?
Northeast Nashville. So how?
Yeah, it's like not too, about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours.
Okay, so you know the Cumberland Caverns? Is that what they are here in McMinnville? So
yes.
my mom had an uncle that owned that property, so she played in those caves when she was a kid before they were discovered.
Oh my gosh,
Isn't that cool?
That is super cool, and that's the thing. There's so many caves in Tennessee, and I found a little one underneath our property. It barely tapes out to a real cave, but it was a hole in the ground.
Wow.
And I became fascinated with the subject, and I didn't know about it. So I learned by crawling into holes with other friends and these amazing people who help me, and they do it all the time. Like, they live, breathe, eat it. Nowadays I'm lucky to get out there 6 times a year, but man, I love it. So the book that I was writing before was a murder mystery with these 2 people, Brandy and Susan. They were my main characters. They were kind of buddies and very opposite. And I forget, somebody in a reviewer had wrote they had broken bits in them, right? They're not perfect people, and they have a great friendship. And I decided, what happens if I throw them in a cave? So they became cavers. And apparently they became cave divers, because that scares the patupers out of me, and I do not cave dive. But I have friends that do.
I'm sorry, what is cave diving? This whole cave thing is new to me. What's cave diving?
Scuba diving in a cave.
Oh my gosh.
So
I couldn't do. I'm a claustrophobic. I don't
forget it.
That's the trigger warning in this. It is claustrophobic. It will make you sweat. I've had cave diver friends who sent me emails to say, oh my gosh, that actually is very familiar to things that I've been in.
Wow.
But here's the twist. I put the characters in a cave and they met a character I had never met before, who's about 10,000 years old, and he happens to keep the time streams of the universe together. And he keeps the universe moving, and his opponent is an energy force that inhabits people like us. We're called linears in this book because we're trapped in time. They move throughout time.
Wow.
And so it's a battle to save time. Alexander, who I'm so sorry, but he fell in love with Brandy. And I stopped writing for 6 months because I couldn't do it. And then I went back. I'm like, okay, fine. What happens? I don't read romance. I don't have a clue. If you're looking for like hardcore romance, that's not this. If you're looking to be claustrophobic and scared and anxious and happy and also see a pretty love story and then see some complex thoughts about time, there's multiple time streams, and I can't tell you how it ends. But I had such a blast. Like, it took off, and I just had a lot of fun. And my passion for caving comes through this interesting concept about time and Alexander. And I'll go ahead and say it. Alexander's a vampire, but you don't know it.
Well, we do
And
now.
finally, the reviews are
Yeah,
starting to come out now, and they're like, hey, wait a second, this is paranormal. I'm like, yeah, he's actually a vampire, but unlike one, like not like the terrorize you. I used to read Chelsea Quinn Yarbrough and her books with Saint Germain, like way back when I was a teenager. So very influenced by her romantic.
He's a kind vampire.
He's a very nice, and he's the keeper of everything. He tries to save everybody, including Brandy.
Wow. Oh, I can't wait.
Wow.
Exciting. I may sweat a little while I'm reading it, but
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you'll have to keep the lights on.
yeah, okay.
I'm getting your book, Tina. I'm sold.
Thank
I'm
you.
in.
And it's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, Kindle. It's $2.99 on Kindle. In Atlanta, I'm going to do a book signing. Announcement goes out today or tomorrow on August 23rd in town here. And then I'll have another event coming.
Where in Atlanta are you going to be?
In the 23rd, check this out. It's going to be at Sweet Hut in Midtown because I love it there.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, I have a girlfriend from high school, and then I want to get to Larinna, but I have a girlfriend from high school who has a radio show in Atlanta. So as soon as we can put it together, you need to jump on. I'll drive by, you jump in the car, and we'll just go down on the radio. Okay, we'll do
Okay.
Try that. I like that.
Thank you.
So tell everybody the name of your book again and hold it up so they can see the cover.
Absolute Darkness.
Okay, great.
Thrills and Chills.
Cool. Yay. I love it. Okay, Larinna, you're up, baby.
How's it going, guys?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Hannah. I've had so much fun talking to you over
I
this
know.
last time.
We've had so much fun.
Oh, we have. And I still don't have a cover of my book yet. I don't have the book yet, so my hands are empty. I don't even know where my hands are here.
That's
But
okay.
my hands are
Hannah
still
White.
empty. But
When is your launch date?
it was July 5th.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So anyways, my book is called Running to Never. It's available on Amazon right now. And you can also buy it through the publisher, Black Rose Publishing, or Black Rose Writing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on getting a Barnes and Noble thing set up. They need to fix that issue. They have an issue with it yet that they're trying to get fixed up. Then it'll be a Barnes and Noble, and then I'm going to have a couple of book signings there. And we're working on getting the UPC code so we can put it at Walmart. So everyone can just pick it up right out of Walmart quickly.
Oh, that's fun. So where
That's
do you
great.
live? Where do you live?
I live in West Central Wisconsin, and I live with my husband and then some kids, and I've got a bunch of chickens and a couple of dogs and some kittens.
Oh, cool. So you eat fresh
Oh, it's pretty busy.
eggs. So you're up north too. So you're not as far up as Hannah, but you're up north also.
Yes, correct. We get pretty cold in the wintertime.
Oh,
Actually, I think
It's
you're more
nice.
north. I think you're more north than I am. Wisconsin's above Rhode Island.
oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
think so, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
sort of
Defines
yeah.
cold.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the end of New England, but I'll tell you, we get enough snow that you'd think we were Wisconsin half the time.
Yeah,
So.
girl, I'm not coming to see you in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You guys
know,
get
I'm
so
coming
much
to
more
you.
snow than us.
I'm
We're
a
coming
four.
to you guys in Nashville. I can't wait. I'm coming.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's do it.
Okay.
Larinna, so what is your book about? Tell us.
All right. Well, Running to Never is set in 1944 Loveland, Poland at the Majdanek concentration camp. And a Waffen Nazi SS soldier. His name is Joseph. He is tasked with the death of a small child as punishment to her mother for trying to escape. And he realizes that he cannot do this, and he needs to do everything that he can to save the life of at least one small child. And so the story circulates around what will one man do when faced with such impossible, terrible things, basically, and he needs to decide what he wants to do and show that humanity can exist in the worst of places. And so I wanted to really highlight what one person can do.
Wow, I love it. That's awesome. So that's a very inspiring story.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed writing it, and my family is really amazing because I can tell them these story ideas, and they'll roll with it, and they'll help out quite a bit. And well, what about this? What about that? And one little character in there is a little brother of one of the main characters, and the little brother is my son Matthew. He wanted me to put him in there, so when they make a movie. When they make a movie, then Matthew can play his own character that he created.
Love it. Love it. Isn't that cool? I know I've written some stuff that I've used because we have a lot of little kids around us, you know, because my little guy is little. So I've used a lot of the little kids' names. So they're all super excited about that, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really fun.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to read it as well. And you don't have a cover yet. So, you know, let's bring Thornton on and let him talk for a few minutes, and then everybody can come back on and let people know where they can find you. Okay. They can like your Facebook page.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Mary?
Say what? Can you hear me?
Oh, I lost you for a minute. I think I lost you.
Okay. No,
I did too for a second.
I was going to bring Thornton on and then let everybody come back on and just kind of tell everybody where they can find you. Maybe a last minute word of inspiration. And, you know, like I think I posted in our message that I'd like to come back on at some point. I'm going to try to do these on Tuesday. Virgetti and I are. And if anybody would like to be on for longer, you know, to have more time to talk about things and your journey and where you are, then just let me know, because we can do more of a, you know, I thought it'd be fun to have a group, you know, so it gives people, it opens people's worlds to other books that they probably will, well, I know they'll love reading them. So I'm super excited about all that. So I don't know if Virgetti wants to bring Thornton on and we can talk to him for just a minute, because I know we're down to 2. There's 2 of us. There's Larinna. There's Thornton. Hi, Thornton.
Hi, greetings. I'm sure enjoying the interesting stories. Congratulations to all of you authors. Very proud of you all, and just exciting and honored to be on the show here.
So it's Thornton and 3 chicks, right? A dude and 3 chicks? Yeah. Okay, so Thornton.
It's a little noisy. It's a little noisy in here, so it's a little harder to hear. But I'm trying to do my best.
Well, listen. So will you introduce yourself to us and tell everybody about your books and where they can get them?
Okay, I'm Thornton Cline. I do write on Black Rose Writing, and had a couple books on there with Mary, and also Mary Elizabeth, and some by myself too. And I currently have, let's see, 25 contracts signed with traditional modeled. They're independent. They're independent publishers, but they're traditional model ones, meaning that they either pay you in advance, or ahead of time, or they give you, you pay your royalties. You don't have to pay anything. There's no. They cover all the costs, including promotion and everything. I'm with 6 companies right now, as of today, 6 publishers. And the current one that's coming out, by the way, I didn't even realize I was going to be an author. It's kind of a thing that was a spinoff from being a songwriter. I've written songs all my life. I have 1,000 songs published and 150 actually recorded and hear them worldwide on radio and TV and film. But I really think of writing as writing, like, really writing a book is like a 3-minute song. Basically it's an extension of the song. But anyway, so I've written everything from nonfiction to fiction, in kids' books, children's books, and adult books, and YA books, and didn't know I was going to be an author until 2012. So that's really interesting. I mean, I've been writing for about 6 years, and the new book that's dropping will be August 12th. It's called The Pickup Guy. And it's a mystery crime thriller. And it was written with a gentleman named Tyler Wooton, and it's all based on true story. It's an incredible story that you would never believe. I couldn't make up the things in that story at all if I tried my best. But it releases on Kellam, Kellan Publishing in California, California-based company, and it'll be a paperback and ebook and all that. But it'll be available everywhere, like Amazon and all the other stores too. But really excited about that because it's one of my first. I think that's that's a YA book. So because they define YA as under 18 years of age, 18 or under, I guess, as far as the characters in the book. Most of the characters, the main characters, right? So, and then I have a 12 original song hymn book that's coming out called Hymns Praising Him. That'll be out on Hal Leonard, which, by the way, has offices up in Wisconsin too, up in as well as Winona, big print in Winona, Minnesota, and then also they have Anaheim, California, and they have offices in 60 countries. And then I have and then another book called The Amazing Incredible Shrinking Clarinet for Kids. So, and then Mary and we have some books that will be coming out soon too. I think hopefully we have a middle school reader book that we believe will be signed. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that and prayers. But there's a publisher that's showing a lot of strong interest in it. We have found, it's not a guarantee, but we found that when somebody asks for your complete manuscript after you send them a query and a letter, this is just based on experiences. It's a great sign that it can mean they want to sign you. So that's it.
Okay, so where can people find your books?
Well, you can go to Thornton Cline. That has N in the middle, like N like Nancy. It's THORNTON Cline with a C, CLINE.com. And I am having a pre-launch party, by the way, online. I'd like to invite you. It's August 11th, a pre-launch party on my website, and it'll be at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which would be 4 o'clock Central Time and 5 p.m. Eastern, and what would it be in South Africa? Would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 12 midnight or something like that nature. Maybe.
So, okay. So let me ask you, because we'll do this, because I was going to bring everybody back on and just let people know where they can find you, not just your books, but what's your Twitter or Instagram, your Facebook page, your website. You said thorntoncline.com.
Right. And then I'm on Instagram and on all the above. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All you have to do is just type in Thornton Cline. You can find me.
Okay. Do you have any words of wisdom?
Well, my big wisdom is to have patience. Patience is a huge thing to have, and it's easier said than done because a lot of us as writers, man, we want it now, But to go ahead and keep writing and don't worry about whether you're going to get the contract or not. That's Mary and I know about that. And what's interesting, it catches you by surprise. It always catches you by surprise. You're like doing your thing and you're going, well, I don't know. Like Mary and I have had some books, and I've had books out for my first book took 2 years to get published. I mean, that's a long time. I mean, to a lot of people, but maybe not for others. And you're on the right track because I've been reading research. The future is doing independent publishing. There's only 5 major publishers in the world, the 5 majors, the biggies. But in the future, my opinion is that the indie's going to give them a run for their money. They already are starting to do that. It's kind of like the songwriting business too. It puts us on equal par with the biggies. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, I think the indie's going to win out.
Yeah. All right, there you go, Hannah. Tell people where they can find you and any advice.
Oh God, advice would take me an hour, but I'll be succinct. You can find me at hannahrgoodman.com. I'm on Instagram at Till It Stops Beating, which is the name of my novel that just came out on July 5th with Black Rose. And you can find me on Twitter, Hannah R. Goodman. That's where you find me. If you Google Hannah R. Goodman, I come up right away. So the R has made all the difference, I believe, using the R. I advise you using your middle initial. If you have a name, apparently my name is common. So, and I guess my words of wisdom, I have shared my story with a lot of people through my blog. I have a blog and so on and so forth. I've written articles. I'm someone who should have, when I first had my first book come out in 2004, somebody called me the next Judy Blume, and it was all going to happen for me. So unfortunately, I believed that at the age of 28, that it was all going to happen. And so when it didn't, I really had to learn patience, as Thornton brought that word up. I love that word. It's my favorite word. So my advice to anybody is just when you think you're going to give up, that's when you actually should go harder. Because and when I say go harder, I don't mean be desperate, because I see a lot of desperation, people thinking they have to get an agent or get signed with one of the big five. No, you don't need to do that. There's more than one way to do this. And, so that would be, I wasn't succinct. I apologize.
Very good. That was good. Okay. I love it. Okay. Tina?
The easiest way, all my information can be found on my blog, which is coffeediem.wordpress.com. It's been around forever. It's coffeediem.wordpress.com. It's easy. And my LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter and the Facebook pages for all the books are there. It's the easiest spot. Words of wisdom. Find someone who's going to believe in you for those moments that you don't believe in you. And find that method to help you keep going. So to Hannah's point, that way you don't stop and you keep going and you're patient. And if you're writing for yourself, and we all go through it, everyone goes through it, your work's going to suck. It does. It just does. It gets better. And it's the difference between getting past that belief in the belief in your work and knowing it's going to get better, and realizing that it's a process. And that's my advice.
Very good. I love it. Okay, Larinna? Sorry.
Yep, I'm here.
Larinna would be kind of like the southern twist to your name, right?
Yes, it would. It's kind of interchangeable. Larinna, whatever I am.
Yeah. Okay, where can people find you? And what is some more wisdom that you have?
All right. Well, you can find me. You can look me up on Larinna Chandler on Facebook, on Google. I believe I have a Twitter I'm working on out there, Instagram as well. So everything is just found under my name, Larinna Chandler. And my words of wisdom are actually from my husband. He builds cars. He makes custom cars. And we were talking about his working on cars and my book writing. And he said, well, as long as you keep working at it, you're always going to consistently get better. And it's kind of what you guys have been saying too. He said, could you have written this book 2 years ago? It's the same way I couldn't build this car 2 years ago because I didn't have the tools. The more you keep using the tools, you keep getting sharper and better, and it's just going to keep on going.
Amen. I love it. That's awesome. Listen, I really appreciate you guys coming on today. I hope you had fun, even though we've had some technical challenges. Even the best live streamers out there have technical challenges. So, technology is its own beast, and it doesn't cooperate with humankind a lot of times, as we know. But I hope Bridgetti's going to come back on so she can give you some information. My name is Mary Elizabeth Jackson. I know I was kind of on and off, but my Facebook page is the name of my book, Perfectly Precious Poolicious. And I can also be found at maryejackson.author on Facebook. I am Mary Jackson 444 on Instagram, and Mary E. Jackson on Twitter. And I'm so glad that you guys have come. The whole writing situation is a process. I think writing is the easiest part of the journey. If you want to find a publisher, you must do your research. It is not an easy research. I'm sure that all of you people, everybody on here can probably agree with that. You have to Google the kind of, whatever genre you're writing, Google those kind of publishers. Go to authorpublish.com, go to writersdigest.com. They're listed there. Then you have to do your research. You have to submit to whoever you're looking for exactly like they like, or it's going to get thrown. For everybody here can attest to that. It's kind of a tricky business. It's not undoable. It is doable. And you just have to be patient. Like Tina said, who said patience? Thornton said patience. Yes. So that would be my advice is just, I say be patient too. Don't give up. You have a dream, go for it. I just turned 51 this weekend. I'm a 5-year-old and this career started a couple of years ago. And I would say it doesn't matter how old you are, where you are, what you're doing, go for it. That's what you want to do. Right, Brigetti? So is Brigetti, can you
Yes,
hear me?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
So tell people,
I am here.
tell people where they can find you, and if they're looking for a host or somebody to produce a show for them, where they can find you. And as we do this this virtual business card, we're going to put it out so people can see it if they're interested. So
You can find me on my Facebook page, brigetti.live. So first name, brigetti.live. You can also find me as Brigetti on Twitter. You can also find me as Brigetti on LinkedIn. I'm also on Instagram as Brigetti. But so you can find me on all those different avenues. This has been awesome. It has been such a great time meeting all of you online. You all have a wealth of experience to share, and I think what would be fantastic is to have just one or two of you on it at one time, and so we can actually dive deeper into your work, and learn a little bit, dive a little bit deeper into your journey and into your stories. um, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, so far we've run 2 episodes of the Writer's Corner, but it's been such a whirlwind of amazing people in and out. Um, and it would be great to hear just a little bit more about how you got started, how you got published. It's the story behind the story is I think what we all want. So we look forward to welcoming you back again, to get your backstory.
yeah, there you go.
So
You're back.
I want to say a huge thank you to every one of you, and thanks for hanging in there despite the technical challenges. Unfortunately, when you're doing a live show, you're at the mercy of the technology, and the internet is what it is, and sometimes it goes on a direction of its own that you can't control. We try and hone it in now and then, but life happens is one of my favorite sayings. So I want to say a huge big thank you to each one of you for taking the time out to come and share your journeys with us, and let us know where we can find your books. And thank you for the tidbits about who you are.
Thank you, Brigetti. We'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you for hosting. And,
Thank you for watching. You're welcome. And all the guys, all of you watching on the replay, thank you for watching the replay too. And please share this out. Bye, everyone.
Bye.